Guys, we got a new watch. New watches come in, and this one is the Bakeey B12. And if you look here on the screen, it's LED indicator, light remind, weather, music, HR, blood pressure, oxygen monitor, smartwatch. Comes in around $40-ish US. This is the box that came in right here, Smart Life. And we're gonna take a quick look at it and see what comes in the box. And I think I may wear it for a couple days to see what I think. That's coming up. Alright, so first off, let's just look at the screen here. So I got this from Banggood.com. They actually sent it to me for me to take a look-see. And it comes in a bunch of colors, so you'll see that it comes in like a blue band, a pink band, there's the blue denim, black band, black leather, denim again, and there's kind of the watch. So what does it say about it? Smart Band B12, make your life better. Hey, who doesn't want a better life? Silver dial surface, which is nice. Rose gold dial surface. I honestly don't even know which one I got. I think it might be the black one, I'm hoping. In here, weather forecast, shutter control, blood oxygen level, measures heart rate, brightness measures blood pressure, I guess music player, training measures blood pressure, again, and others, a whole bunch of different sporting things you can choose, which is also good. I'm not sure which app it uses, but we'll find that out. It is upgradable, which is good. IP67 waterproof, excellent. Black zinc alloy frame, so it's a metal frame, not plastic, which is also good. Yeah, pure metal manufacturer. Breathe light, not even sure what that, oh, maybe that's just for messages. It kind of comes on, possibly. Information reminder, weather forecast, which is good. Music control, sleep monitor, choose the style, and the clothes you like. Why not? You need to be able to choose the clothes you like. Hey, it's a gift to your lover. That's good. Business style, not only sports, optical heart rate sensor, accurate heart rate, sport mode, etc, etc, etc. Okay, whatever. You guys can go to the website. I'll put a link down below if you guys are interested at the end of this video getting one. Let's take a look at what comes in the box. Now, it does have a little blue dot, so maybe that means I got a blue one. That's a possibility, I guess. Alright, let's crack it open. Smart Life, nothing else on the box, just Smart Life, right? Smart Life, because it's better than having a dumb life, I guess. Open her up, let's see. Oh yeah, it's a blue denim. That's actually nice, that's sharp. And it's actually, just looking at it this way, it's a sharp looking watch. I'll give you that, that's sharp. You know, pull it out here. We'll look at that in a minute, but I'm just gonna lay that off to the side. That's all right, I like that. Okay, in the box we get that. And my guess is just a charger. Let's be, oh, okay. That's a different charger than per normal. Take a look at that. It's like a charging, right? It's like, it's got the pins, but it's got a little clamp on it. So many of you know I'm not a huge fan of the pin ones, but this one's got like a little disc thing in it. So maybe that's going to be more useful. Again, USB charger, so that just plugs into your computer or plugs into a brick. Now it doesn't come with a charging brick, so hopefully you guys have a bunch, or again, right into your computer. So there we go. And last but not least, inside here, we'll put that over there, is the manual. So you get a watch and a manual. So, as per always, my first thing that I always like to see is, what's the text like? I guess it's big enough to be readable. It's not massively big, but big enough. So, we have this one side, which is all in, I'm guessing Chinese, and this side, which is in English. So, Smart Bracelet Instruction Manual. Yeah, it seems big enough. Little QR code there. So, a little QR code here. My guess would be to go get the app, which is what I'll do later. Reminder mode, matters needing attentions, etc, etc. Okay, so let's just do this. I don't even know if there's any charge in this. This is going to be like a two-parter. Being part one, we get to see what's in the box. We get to see this. That's, you know what? That's actually really nice. I'm actually more impressed than I thought it was going to be. So the band, denim, they call it. It's a material, but yeah, that's sharp. Take a look, right? See that? It's taking like a denim. That's all right. That's not a bad looking watch at all. Even on the back, It's kind of got that bluish, right? It's got a blue metallic on there. I like that. Now, my guess is, yeah, so just be aware when you're back here before you wear it, there are little pieces, you know, protection under over the heart rate, and of course one on the front too to peel off. So peel those off. Okay, so we're gonna pause this for you guys, for me more so than you. I'm gonna put this on. Let's see what that looks like. That's all right. That's sharp. You know, you get sometimes you get a little surprise, and you're like, whatever. $40 watch. How good is that gonna be? I'm gonna wear it on my right one. And the reason I'm doing that is I have an Apple Watch on this one. So $40 watch versus like $500 watch. Okay? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot actually. That's really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wear this for the next couple days. I'm gonna go to the gym. We're gonna see how the heart rate feature is, how accurate it is, you know, what about steps and calories burned and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna pair it with my phone, and when I come back, we'll talk about it. Yeah? Sounds good. See you guys then. Okay guys, we've been wearing this watch now for about a week or so, on and off a little bit, but haven't worn it all the time. A couple things I wanted to say. First off, not even in regard to the watch, but the charger. Charger's been working, make sure I'm focused here. The charger has been working actually really well. No complaints. It clamps on really good. You know, the pins hit really good. No complaints so far. One of the better snap clamps designs that I've seen. So I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, but it's not bad. Next off is the watch faces. So I'm gonna bring this up here so you guys can see it. Just hopefully it'll see it. Let's see if I can focus. Right there. Nice way to get through this. You just kind of tap your way through with the bottom, and you'll see you go through all these, which is cool. Once you get to one you want, for instance the heart rate, you just hold on it. You'll see the heart rate fire up. If you get to one of the things like sports, for instance, or there's one called other, which kind of goes into some of the other, makes sense I guess. It'll have you click and hold, and it'll go into like a sub menu. So just be aware you get into the subsection and you click and hold. Just follow the graphics, follow the screens. They're actually laid out surprisingly well. I was very impressed. Now if you get in there and you don't want to have to go through all of them, the little button on the side, so this little silver guy right here, you tap on it no matter where you are, and it takes you back to the watch face. Super simple, works great, no complaints, awesome. Now, in regards to the app, just a real quick tutorial for you guys, because it is really a simple application. You know, it should be simple. It didn't get really good reviews, but it does exactly what it should do, so I'm not quite sure why the reviews are bad. You know, people are crazy. So far, I've been very happy with it, so not a lot of complaints. Again, it's a simple app. So when we open this up, at the bottom, you're gonna have your information, right? So your steps, your sleep, your heart rate, your blood pressure, your blood oxygen, your outdoor running. I haven't done any of that today because it's still early. You can look at more results if you want, you know. You can go in there, and this is where you and I can start certain things. So example, if you want to start a run, I could tap on right at the bottom. It says look at more results. Give that a tap. It'll show you if you've done anything. At the bottom as well on the watch, you'll see your watch that's connected. So you have the ability to do watch faces. The only one that is customizable is the very top one, and it's not overly customizable, so be aware of that. There's just a couple little things you can play with. Notifications, of course, here's your list of software that you can get notifications from. You'll notice I only have the phone and messages, and the reason for that is I, at the first day, had them all turned on, even if I had that software or not. I just cranked them all on, and battery life just went, hey, boom. So I still got a day, between a day and 2 days, sort of in that range. But then the next day or so, I just put on the phone, messages, Facebook, and Twitter, which is the ones that I use. My battery life came up a little bit, and now I just have phone and messages, and that's fine. Now, as a side note for you guys, if you get a message or a notification, you're not going to be able to see it, but right on the top up here, there's a little green LED, and it'll flash. So that little flash notifies you of your notification, which is why it's called notifications, so that you get notified. Yeah, okay. All right, back we go. Below that, alarms. You can set your alarms up here, turn them on and off, which means your watch will vibrate, right, to let you know. I don't think this thing really has much for sound, like speaker-wise. It does vibrate, so just so you guys know, and that's for notifications and that as well. Shutter, if you want to come in here and control your camera on your phone, you can. Others allows you to do things like find your device. You can see here time formats, reminders, heart rate. Again, the full day heart rate, if you crank this on, I had this on. If you don't need that, it's going to help with your battery life as well, because if not, this thing is randomly kind of gathering heart rate information throughout the day. I like that feature, and I'm willing to take a bit of a power hit to have it, but not everybody. Do not disturb. This one can also be good if you are, let's say, going to a movie theater. Do not disturb can be good because, as far as I know, and I may be wrong, but as far as I know, this will probably also shut down the LED flashing light, which could be disruptive somewhere dark. Language, unit format, of course, is all simple. Quick view. This is going to be, as you can see, you can customize the effective period of quick view. So basically, you know, how long of a period it's going to come up and show you information for. Weather. This one takes a little bit of time to show up on the watch, but it does. It gets there, just slow and steady. Wins the race, slow and steady. Last but not least, of course, you do have upgrade. So this will go in, and you'll see my software is up to date because I'm always about that. Always about that, keeping it up to date. All right, last one is me. So this is me. Goal, you can go in here, choose your steps. Just so you can see, about is going to go in and talk to you about, you know, upgrade to a beta. Nope, not going to do that, but you could. Rate me, not rate me. You could if you wanted, because do it if you think it's good. Don't, I don't want to hear about it. Don't want to hear about it. All right, so version 1.46. Last thing for me, and this is going to be something that's on the iPhones only. I don't know how it works on an Android because I only have this one hooked up to my iPhone. It says health, and what's cool about this is that it does latch onto and send and receive data to the health app. So on the iPhone, so you'll see in here it says mine's connected, but activity data will be synchronized to the health app after connection. You can change settings in the health app. One of the things that you'll notice is under profile, if you tap on that, it really just says this: gender, height, weight, birth, you know, all this good stuff. It doesn't actually sign you into an account. It just gets information, and that information is utilized to understand calorie burn and to understand if your heart rate's where it should be and stuff like that. It's not saving anything itself. It's not storing to a cloud service. It's not storing into an account provided for you. So that profile isn't really a profile as many of us would think. It's just information about us that's stored here. So the concern is, of course, if you delete the app, or if your phone crashes for whatever reason, you lose the app, or you get a new phone, do you lose all that data? Well, if you have the health app feature turned on, then you shouldn't, because all the information is being synchronized to the health app. The health app, of course, is being stored, and that is being backed up. We're good to go. And that's the app. That's the app. It's a simple app. It's nothing overly complicated. It does exactly kind of what it's supposed to. You know, if you want something more complicated, then you probably don't want to be spending just $40 on a watch. The other thing is, you know, these are always considered to be like smartwatches, and I consider this to really be more of a fitness watch. Because really that's what it's going to do. It does have some smart features, like in regards to the notifications, but if a smartwatch is really what you're going for, it really depends. I guess it really depends what you're looking for. If you want this to really take away from you needing to bring out your phone very often, well, that's not what this is for. This is really, it's got some great fitness attributes to it. And I put it up against my actual Apple Watch, and I was shocked at how good it was in pulling very, very similar results in regards to just going out for walks or going to the gym. Heart rate sensor was really close. Calories burned at the end was actually really close. Again, as long as you put in the correct information in your profile. For $40, I think it's smoking. And this is a big one. This was one of the first time in a long time that someone actually came up to me and said, "Oh, I like your watch. What is that?" And I was like, "Oh." And I was telling them about it, and they're like, "Well, how much is it?" And I'm like, "It's like $40 US." And they're like, "What?" Yeah, because for one, it's pretty good looking. In regards to that, I just want you guys to be aware of. So when you look at this, it looks like it's a circular screen. So it's not. Just kind of be aware, it's not a circular screen. It's a square screen inside it. So any of the kind of faces that you go to there, you'll notice that the outside is always black because there's no screen there. It's a square screen, but it's definitely disguised inside that very well. You have to kind of get in the right lighting and angle to kind of see that there's an actual screen in there and that the outside black is not a screen. Is it a big deal? I don't really think so, especially since you can't really notice it. If you could notice it, then I'd be a little concerned. That's it, my friends. That's it for today. That's all I got. I'm gonna put a link down below for you guys if you want to go get one, because I do think at that price point, it's actually really good. It can be really good as your only watch, as a fitness watch, or you know, if you're someone that has a smartwatch that's maybe a more expensive smartwatch that you're like, hey, I'm going on holidays, or hey, I'm going to go work out in the garden and I don't necessarily want to bring my expensive watch out. Could be a nice one to just kind of flip to. And because it synchronizes for me with like the health app, it's still going to gather and synchronize that data. So kind of cool. All right, guys, that's it. Again, link down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will talk to you guys in the next video. Later.